Guys, hopefully you're all ready for starting the new journey of Eafc 25. In today's video, I will share you my experience how you can make your first initial coins in this game and build your budget, especially during the hardest time of this game, which is web up period. Also, we'll give you some tips how you can make coins whenever Ultimate Edition of this game come up. If you're interested to see more videos like that, please let me know by putting thumbs up. Also comment this video and follow me. If I see your support, guys, definitely I will produce more videos like that. The first thing first, we begin with release dates, so we can have an idea when we're supposed to pay attention on game release, web app release, companion app release. And based on the information, if you have Ultimate Edition of this game, you can expect to download Eafc 25 in September 20th. The same thing for PC users if you have a EA Play Pro, and if you wanna try this game by playing 10 hours of trial, you also can do it by buying early access. I didn't buy game, but I'm thinking to use my 10 hours of early access, which is like I think $5 or so, maybe even less. I will try it. I didn't buy the game yet, maybe I'm not buying this year. Let's see. Another thing, if you have a standard edition, you're going to have access to full experience to this game on September 27th. But we as traders, we're going to start this game earlier than that. There is some leaks that we might get web up on Tuesday, September 17th. And the Team of the Week #1 going to be released, it's always on Wednesdays, September 18th. And companion app, it's usually day after web app. Companion app, that's the app that you can use on your phone, and web app is usually the one you can use on your computer. And we're going to talk about web app on computer because it's the first thing that comes. Also, we're going to have a bunch of content makers who will get this game for free to promote this game even before those days. So they're going to be already on the market, they will open some packs, they have some big advantage, but it is what it is. That's how the promotion system of esports works. And then we're going to have on Sunday the release of Ultimate Edition. So a lot of the people, bunch of the people going to log in into their accounts from the console on Sunday. Whenever we log in to our web app, I'm definitely want to record that type of video whenever I start the game, my first actions, how I'm making my first coins. So stay tuned on that. And on previous years, when we logged into our account, when we logging back, we had the rewards packs. They were tradable. And in FIFA 23, FIFA 22, FIFA 21, we had a bunch of packs. Minimum value out of those packs that you received for playing game for the past year, for the past season, usually it was like 6 packs. And if you just discard all those players, at minimum, bare minimum, it's like 15,000-20,000 coins. If you pack someone good, or inform, it's even more, which gives you the starting budget, and you can use that budget to multiply by flipping cards, by investing on cards, and doing other SBCs. So in FIFA 23, we got this Stadium Welcome Back pack, and by quick selling this pack, you already had 3,500 coins. Also, besides of that, we had something else. We had another pack. Also, by quick selling those packs, you could also get some other things, like also 3,000 coins. So I think I was quick selling all those packs and I had over 10-12,000 coins. But the last season in the Eafc 24, they just got rid of those packs, and we didn't have any welcome back packs, which put us into the limits that we could not extend, because the only coins we got on the day one came from discarding rare kits and rare logo that we got when we just created the club, the badge. So by quick selling those items alone, I think I had like 1500 coins, even less than that, 1400 coins. No welcome backpacks means there is no tradable supply going to the market, and the market was very dry and that, like, very limited. And the only way we made the coins on that market is by doing transfer market mastery objective. If you go to milestones, you can find this type of objective. And by buying 25, 50, 100, 250 players, we got 1500 coins reward per each. And also by listing 50, 100 to 20, 500 cards, it could be players, it could be any type of items, chemistry styles, coaches, contracts, anything. You getting another 1500 coins per each. So in total, by doing these objectives, you could gain 12,000 coins. And everyone figured it out that this is the only way to go. And what we did, we just went to the market and we not just randomly was buying stuff. I was personally buying bronze French defenders, because they were also required for some startup SBCs, and some people just was buying those type of cards by completing some foundational SBCs. And I was checking back and forth what's actually selling, what you can buy for minimum price and list for more than minimum price. Because as you guys know, if you sell the card, you have to pay 5% of tax. And if you buy a card for 200 coins and sell for 200, you're losing 10 coins per card. So I found this filter, and I was buying those defenders. They were pretty rare for 200 coins, and I was listing them for 250. And they were selling not insta, maybe for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, but surely for 1 hour mark, they were all gone. So that way I was making good money. I made, I think, 10 to 15,000 coins by just buying and selling those cards, plus 12,000 coins by completing transfer market objective. There is also a few more objectives that can give you some extra coins on foundational tab. There is squad maintenance and club maintenance. It was more points than that, but if you apply a chemistry style, if you apply a contract, if you buy a player, if you change your club name, if you buy a kit, also if you do some squad chemistry, esports gives you 100 coins for each individual objective. It's not much, but on the start, every single coins matters. So go there and take a proper look. I also checked my video from the last season, and I was flipping some bronze players from England who played on the left wings, right wings positions. I was also flipping some chemistry styles. Every single chemistry style was selling for 450 coins each. So if you was able to beat and win those chemistry styles for minimum price, or you can snipe them for minimum price, you can also insta sell them for a profit, or you can buy it and apply it and get some extra boost through completing objectives. One of the most popular methods that many traders use on the start, it was by buying gold rare kits for like 200 coins, 300 coins, and quick selling them right away for 475. So you had an insta profit. Even right now, if you check, there is no rare kits that sells below 600 coins. But if you go ahead and try to win those kits for, let's say, 300 coins or less, there is still plenty of them, and I'm sure on the start of the game there is not going to be many people who have a cash, so you can try to win those like kits for 200 coins, maybe 300 coins, and just quick sell them for 475. In that case, you just like making coins. Or as I remember, the first day they were very cheap, but the second day the price went up because people were completing this trading objective, and also those keys they had some demand because people knew that you can quick sell it for a profit. So it was kind of challenging, but on the start you have to pay attention on it because this is really free money. Just to prove it, I bought this kit for 200 coins, and look, you can quick sell it, I'm sorry, for 485 coins, which is even more than I said before. After I made my first 10,000 coins, I changed my focus on flipping playable cards who had a big demand. Those players, they were perfectly fitting for Founders Evolution that also came up on the start of the game for people who had this super opportunity to start this game earlier, like big YouTubers, Twitch streamers, content makers, and also EA employees. So they were completing those evolutions because on the start of the game everything is very expensive and people have no cash, so they cannot afford to buy meta players. So evolution, it was something new and the favorite thing in Eafc 24 in my opinion, by people's feedback. And I saw players like Danjuma, Nunez, Fatih, they were selling like crazy because those streamers, those content makers, they were doing those objectives, they were doing those evolutions, and the audience who was about to get access to web app, to the console, who had like a premium subscription, ultimate edition, you know, you can predict that they're gonna start buying those players as well to do the same things. And yeah, I was flipping those cards on the day one. This is the evolution that we got, Founders Evolutions, and yeah, I focused on flipping cards like Danjuma. And when the game just come up, it was I think also September 18 or so, and Fadbin started working at 21st, which was like 2 days later before we start trading on the web app. And Danjuma spiked, but on the first day of the game he was like 2,000 coins, 3,000 coins, but with the time progression people were invested on him and they were using him by doing this Evo, and he was spiking like every day. The same thing was with Darien Nunez. He was another good example who has consistent rise over the days. And the third example was Ansu Fati, who was also very cheap. He was like 700-800 coins on the day one. But then people realized that he is good for evolution and he was popping. So yeah, you have to pay attention which players going to be good for Evo, because people gonna wanna play for a special cards, for a colorful cards, because they just played Eafc 24 and they had entire, like, you know, a rainbow team with footies players, with icons, with everything, and now everything is just gold and annoying, so they wanna do some evolution. So pay attention on it. And like I made some post that I was flipping them like crazy. I had so many Danjumas. I was buying him like every day for 9k, then selling for 12, then he is up for 13, 14. I was sniping at 10, was winning on beats. So you can see I had some screenshots of flipping him. There is also Darwin Nunez. I was buying him at 17k, 16k on the start, 18k, 20k, and then you know, he was spiked like to 23, 24, and 26, 28, 30k. So he was selling crazy. Another good example, it was Eafc. Also Timo Werner, he was a good example. Ansu Fati, those cards were flying, so focus on them. Wherever is hype, you should be there. No matter what, you have to go there and you have to you know, buy low and sell high. And for me, there is going to be many windows for you. Any like rewards, let's say division rival rewards opening, squad battle rewards opening, when you have a supply, tradable supply hitting the market, those cards gonna dip. They're gonna go down for some time, then they're gonna become more rare, and then they're gonna rise back because the demand is still there. People still working on those cards by doing evolutions. And we're going to have a full game release for Ultimate Edition on September 20th. So whenever people jump on game, they're going to open their FIFA points, I believe. They're gonna put some extra FIFA points. So we're gonna have some market crash. So make sure you do not hold those cards when everybody just, you know, coming to the game. And whenever, in my opinion, UK finish pack opening, then market's gonna rebound and bounce crazy high. So this is just a good example on cards that you can like flip like right away. And after the full game release, after Ultimate Edition release, just pay attention on meta cards. Cards like Koundé, I remember he was 70k and then he spiked to 150 in matter of 2 hours. Market gonna fly on super popular cards. I remember I was flipping Varane, I bought him 54, sold at 67. It was matter of hour and he was even higher, but at this stage you're not investing. Just make sure you're flipping cards. The same thing for Dybala, 69 to 88, Konate, Julie, like from 100 to 122. You just have to flip. On the start of the game, you do not hold cards. You just buy, sell. That way you have instant profit. This is the video. If you guys want to see more like that, feel free, put a comment. Also, put a thumbs up, follow the channel, let me know that, and then I'm gonna be blessed to provide you with more tips and trading information.